blankets? I mean, there should be some.
How's it going, officer? You doing all right?
We were told to come here, and we already told the cop and the security.
Well, I talked to you guys.
Yeah.
Just to say, I'm not
by
bad
federal law,
Yeah.
when there is no place for us to go and the LRC is full,
Okay.
we are told we can camp on public grounds.
Okay. Who told
They
you
said
that?
Federal law.
25 people only are allowed in LRC. So.
There's no, basically they're not giving us the place to stay.
Okay.
So by the law it says we can now camp on public property.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not public property.
Okay.
So
Where is public property? Right there?
no.
I do know that is public property.
It is not.
What is that?
So it's still a private.
Well, last
Property.
time,
City property?
last time
So
we
it's owned by the
camped
city.
here,
So it's
City
not
is
private.
not public.
Correct.
What is public property?
What is public property? Public property is where people have the right to come and go freely
So a public park.
up until 10:30. Yes. And then
So-
the park's closed, which is then still owned by the city, so it's the city's property.
So can you produce an example of that for us, for where we can go?
For where you can go,
Yes.
they
wherever
let
you
us
get
camp?
written express permission from the owner of that property, you can
The city.
go there. Yeah,
So the city gives us permission because it is full over there.
that is incorrect.
That is not what I've been told by federal law.
We
So-
camped here last time.
And that's fine.
No, it's
But-
okay. I don't want to cause any
No,
problems.
you're good. And I know I can understand where like that interpretation comes from.
Uh-huh.
However, the property is still private. That's
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. It doesn't. But
So we're in a battle between the city not producing a place for us to stay. By law, in their own city ordinance, it says if there is a place to stay, then we would stay at that place, which would be the LRC. It is full. We cannot stay there. Therefore, they cannot produce the place for us to stay.
And they kind
And
of
by
said
city
they
ordinance-
didn't want us in the middle right there because trash, and they don't want all that when the people come to work in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I hear you. I know it's a sticky spot. And it puts us in
Yeah.
a sticky spot too,
I know.
right? Because it's like we don't have a good answer for you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you shouldn't have. You should have only one answer. It
Right.
shouldn't be a good answer. It should be only one answer.
right. And I can only offer the resources that the city provides, right? Which would be
Right.
the LRC.
And
so
they
if that's
do not
full,
have that.
That's full.
Then what do we do?
I don't know. I don't.
So that's not a good answer.
we were
And not to give you a hard time.
No, I hear you. You know, it's
You
like,
should
I
have
wish-
that answer for
told
sure
it was
before you pull up
okay,
here.
so that's why we came over here.
Right.
So
My-
if you can give us an answer other than you don't know, then we'll do that.
Or who
My
else
answer
can we
is
talk
if you
to?
can find someone that would give you written express permission to be on their property, then that's their prerogative, and then you can be there.
Well, we'd like the city
The other
council
two
wake them up.
If I had that power, my man, my job would be a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
I
If
do.
I could
Cool
just-
enough people to try it.
If I could just call a city council person and be like, hey, where can these people go? And they could give me that answer, then that's great. But
Yeah, I gotcha.
that's not, unfortunately, how my job works,
I know.
and I can only go off of what our city ordinance is, and if it's private property, which this is by definition, then,
And technically, it's not after 10, like you said.
right,
Yeah,
this isn't a
honesty's
park.
appreciated because that.
You know.
it is-
Well, that's a park. I know that's a park because it designates it on the map and
The
everything.
lagoon over there, that area, yeah, that's a park, and that's totally fine until 10:30.
Uh-huh.
But once it's 10:30, then all those city parks are closed,
Uh-huh.
and then
And if we stay there,
it's trespassing at that time.
and then you'll give us a ticket, and then if we stay after that,
You get another ticket.
and then another ticket for how? What's the time length between tickets?
Honestly, though, they don't pull up on you
Yeah,
that
it's a
like,
reasonable time to date.
all the time, dude.
So-
with the
So
ticket.
And if
We'll
at
give
that
them, like,
point we determine as the police that it's a nuisance and it's taking up our time to keep dealing with it, then we take you to jail.
gotcha.
So-
I figured there would be a time when that
Yeah.
happened.
So it's like, you know, you can test those limits as far as you'd like to test them, and like I said, I'm not.
No, well, we just got to figure this out. You know, it's that simple.
Yeah.
I don't want to cause you any problems.
Yeah,
And I know you want to go home and do your thing. You don't want to deal with this.
yeah.
Very
And up until, and to the best of my knowledge, come March, I think, is when the LRC is said to it's closing. So something like that. Yeah. So up and that's going to be an even bigger conversation, right? Because it's like, you know.
Well, it's gonna be a big conversation tonight.
Some people are working on places though, but I'm not 100 on that. They have trouble. They're trying now.
So, yeah, I guess we got till 10 to figure out what we're gonna do.
So from here,
Because
no. So from the park, yes.
Oh.
So this area right here, this needs to get broken down.
Yeah, I'm saying
You guys
move,
need to move.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go hang out in the park until 10:30, go for it. But after that, you know, we contact.
Here, I have the,
Bro, don't complain, bro.
the cards of the other two ladies.
who is this?
Erin and, which one?
Former city hall member,
Yeah.
city
We
council
can
member.
call them right now and see.
I mean, if she wants to let you stay at her house, that's totally fine. But she's not a city council person
No,
anymore.
it
She's
wouldn't
now
do. It wouldn't do this as good right
yeah,
this second.
she's a private citizen
Okay.
now, so she wants.
This
to give
is
you
who we
that
call when he
permission.
leaves.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I
But,
I
you know.
appreciate you being cordial and
Yeah.
you know and nice and
And I know it's a lot of mixed information, right? And it's like it's kind of a sticky situation for
Well,
everybody.
my
So-
understanding is I have to tell you I think you're wrong, but we're gonna find out.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, then so be it.
Right.
Let me see those
And
two
if
cards.
you're going off of federal law, it's like that's my biggest scope, right? It's like think about it like an umbrella, right?
Of
Goes
course.
federal, state, and then city,
city.
right? And I work for a city municipality, so at this point I go off of the lowest
No, I got
level.
you. You're just doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a hard time there. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Regardless, this is not public property,
correct.
so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Unless you get a written letter from the city council, because the city owns this building. This is the city municipal building.
Yeah.
That says this person, this person, this person, this person, that person can all stay here all hours of the night. They can do whatever they want until that's in writing. Then it's not gonna. Fly.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll have to deal with that.
Honestly, either way, we need to tell Avery if that's the case.
I'm gonna take. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm saying,
Okay.
but
So
also help
as
you.
far as that goes,
Yeah, I'll tell
Yeah.
her.
So you guys have a reasonable amount of time to break
Gotcha.
this down.
give us a time frame. What are you thinking? That looks like a big tent.
An hour.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
So.
So 1 hour, get out,
Yeah,
and
then if we get a second call from the property guy who called us the first place, and you guys are still here, then I got to start writing
Take it.
citations.
and then we're just talking about that. We're good to go.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
Sweet. Yep. You guys got it. Good luck. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. You too.